第31集，谁把我的吸管弄断了
？Hello, Meng Meng. What are you looking at?
哦，你好，克里斯博士。你看，我的吸管断了。我希望这只是你说过的光学错觉现象的一种。
Why is that?
我把一根吸管放到水里，现在它变成2根了。这只是一种错觉吗？还是我的吸管真的断了？
It is an illusion, Meng Meng. Kids, come with me. Let's look at this phenomenon again. Look, a broken straw. And it doesn't matter if I use a fork or my chopsticks. They all get broken by the water.
没错，我见过在清澈池塘的芦苇也发生过这样的情况，它们也都是折断的。为什么呀，克里斯博士？
This is another amazing part of light. Do you still remember the Mirror Master? It puts you in the mirror.
记得我的眼睛骗了我，让我以为在镜子后面还藏着另外一只考拉。
Right. When we look at a mirror, the light bounces off of us, then off the mirror, and then straight into our eyes. Light travels in a straight line, as we learned last time. Do you still remember it, Meng Meng?
我记得。看，如果我把一只胳膊伸到墙后面，你就看不到我了。这是因为从我胳膊反射的光被墙挡住了，所以它没法进入到你的眼睛里了，对吗？
Very clever, Meng Meng. The light traveling from your arm being blocked by the wall and from the straw through the water are very similar. But the wall and the water are in fact very different. For one, water is what we call transparent. That means light can pass right through it.
因为水是透明的，所以我还能看见我的吸管。
Yes, Meng Meng. We know that the chopsticks aren't really broken. So why does it look like it's in 2 pieces?
为什么呀？快告诉我吧，克里斯博士。
It's because light bends.
弯曲了？怎么会啊？你说过光只能沿着直线运动啊。
Yes, light does indeed travel in a straight line. But when it moves from the water to the air, it bends its path.
我知道水是很神奇的，因为妈妈老是告诉我多喝水。可是我并不知道它还有这样的能力呢。
It does. Light can pass through many things, like the air, the glass, and the water. Every time it moves through one thing to another, it changes direction.
它就弯曲了。
Correct.
那为什么光会弯曲呢？克里斯博士，水又是如何拥有这种能力的呢？你能告诉我们吗？
Of course, Meng Meng. Children, come with me. Let's follow the path of the bending light. Just now, we said that the reason the straw looked broken was because when it passed through the water, it...
光线歪曲了。
Right. And when the light bends, it creates an optical illusion. So, why do you think that everything looks small when we see through Dad's glasses?
我猜是因为光的弯曲现象吗？
Yes, that is correct, Meng Meng. When light passes through the glass in a pair of eyeglasses, it bends. We call this bending phenomena refraction.
折射。
Yes, refraction. It's one of the 3 things that we said light does when it hits an object. Do you remember? We had absorb, reflect, refract. Light can disappear when it hits an object, absorb, or it may bounce back, reflect, or it may pass through, refract.
哦，对，我现在想起来了，折射就是当光遇到一个新的物体，并穿过它的时候所产生的弯曲现象。所以说，镜片使光发生了折射现象。
Good. And refraction is very useful in science as well. For example, it is how telescopes and binoculars work. A simple example is a magnifying glass. Maybe you have one of these in your own home. Children, maybe mom and dad have shown you a magnifying glass in your own home. Maybe you've used them to look at very small things.
我用过克里斯博士，我用它来观察桉树叶上的昆虫和地面上的蚂蚁。
Very good, Mung Mung. But have you tried this? For example, have a look at this bee. What happened to it?
所有的东西都颠倒过来了。看，那只蜜蜂在我的放大镜里开始倒着的。光线的弯曲是一种情况，克里斯博士，不过这简直就是魔法呀！
It's not magic, Mung Mung. It's physics. Come with me. I'll show you. Children, let's think about how a magnifying glass can turn small things into big things and can turn things far away upside down. Here we have a small bee. The light from the small bee goes in every direction. But what happens when the light from the bee hits the magnifying glass?
它弯曲了，我是说它折射了。
Correct. The light gets bent, it refracts, and now we see the small bee has turned big.
哇，好神奇的放大镜！那我刚才看到颠倒过来的小蜜蜂呢？
Here, let me show you. Now, because the bee is far away, the lines will be coming straight at the glass. And then, what's going to happen when they hit the glass? They're going to get bent again. Now the top line is now at the bottom, and the bottom line is at the top. That means the bee is upside down.
哦，我明白了。所以如果我们在光线穿过之后进行观察，这只蜜蜂就会颠倒过来。但是如果我们在光线穿过之前就进行观察呢？
Here, let's have a look. Here, the lines are closer together, but they haven't crossed yet. That means if we look here, the bee will be even smaller.
哦，这就是为什么当我用爸爸的眼镜镜片观察时，一切事物看起来都是那么小。你真是天才，能把这些知识都教给我，克里斯博士。
Thank you, Mung Mung. So now do you know why your straw looked broken?
我明白了，我的吸管断了，是因为从吸管那里照射到我眼睛的光弯曲了，所以我会认为吸管变了个方位。
Great job, Mung Mung. You are shaping up to be a great physicist.
现在我要去教一教我的爸爸妈妈了，拜拜，克里斯博士。
Bye, Mung Mung. So children, what are we gonna do? I know. Let's play some games.
亲子游戏。
Hello, children. Today, we figured out how refraction makes the straw look broken. I'm going to show you another illusion, and then I want you to find some to share with me. Here I have a glass of water and a piece of paper with 2 arrows drawn on it. With Mom and Dad's help, we're going to see an illusion. Have Mom and Dad hide the paper behind the glass, and you look from the other side. Have them move the paper down so just one arrow is below the level of the glass. What do you see? Why don't you teach Mom and Dad the physics? Now, in your own home, maybe you can find your own illusions. Maybe find a different shaped glass or borrow some jewelry from Mom or Dad. I'm excited to see what you find. Bye-bye.